to it. Let's get to it. Oh my God. Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. What it do? What it do, man? Yeah. You are now tuned in to episode 24 of the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, we like to say wee when we see some titties. You understand what I'm saying, man? Shout out to everybody in his thing, man. You know what I mean? On this good Wednesday night. You know what I mean? I'm here to have fun and have a good show midweek on this good hump day. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody out there on YouTube, man, that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's watching from Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's watching from the comedian Larry Starks page on Facebook. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I rocks with y'all the long way, you heard? You know what I mean? I'm glad to be here, man. It's a good Wednesday. Everything going on, you know what I'm saying? We Areola Roller Coaster podcasted out, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're gonna have a good show today, man. You know what I mean? So as soon as I turn my phone off, but yeah, we're gonna have a good show tonight, man. You know what I mean? We got a whole lot to talk about, man, and a whole lot to get to, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go on and you know, I'm gonna go on and start it out, man, with we gotta salute, man. We gotta salute Coach Prime one time, man. I know we saluted him last week, but it's time we salute him again. You got to understand, man. So, you know what I mean? Round of applause for Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime, with Colorado, man. They said every home game they got for the rest of the season is sold out already. Like you can't buy tickets for the rest of their home season games. They already sold out. They said that last week's game against Colorado State had the most viewership. It broke a record for the most viewership of a college game at 9 point something million viewers, and it peaked at 11 something. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a beautiful thing, man. So you got to shout out to Coach Prime, man, out there with the Prime effect, you know, changing things for folks, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Plus they got the win. You know, like that was a whole big ordeal when the coach made them comments about Deion Sanders wearing hats and glasses, and you know, when he talks to people, and you know, they kind of made it a thing. But the thing is, Colorado State was getting with them boys. Colorado State was up by 11 in the fourth quarter. It didn't look like Colorado was out, man. Travis Hunter got hurt. You know, they was making dirty plays. They took a dirty shot. He ended up leaving the game with a lacerated liver, something like that, man. And that was bad news, man. So for them to pull it out and get the win, and now they 3-0, man, after being 1-11 last year, man. That's big. That's big time right there, man. Shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes and Deion Sanders, man. And the irony of that, why that game was going on Saturday, I was with my son on a recruiting trip to Cincinnati, man. Cincinnati Bearcats. You know, they interested in my boy to play football, man. So, you know, we was at the game, and that was 38,000 people, man, watching that game, man. And we had a good Saturday, all for me to get home after that game, and Colorado still playing. I think Colorado played to like 1 something in the morning. They was playing for a long time, because they went into like what, 2 overtimes, overtime or 2, something like that. It was crazy. Anyway, shout out to Prime, man. You know what I mean? I was, you know, for the culture. Like if Deion would have lost, no joke, I think it would have felt the same as every time Serena lose. Like, you know, it seems like every time Serena lose or Venus lose in tennis, culture lost. You know what I'm saying? Like that was wild. You know what I mean? Like that was absolutely wild, man. Like I was like, man, if Deion Sanders them lost, I wouldn't have watched Sports Center for 2 days straight. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have been able to digest it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they got one for the culture, man. Andrew Horner said, he said, never in his life Did I think I'd be up to 1 a.m. watching Colorado versus Colorado State game? The prime effect is real, not facts. Like, I mean, we was literally, the whole nation was up until 1:30 watching the Colorado Buffaloes play. And I can't even lie, I know the prime effect is real because I was looking at people with Colorado State hoodies on and crew necks, and I'm like, nah, that's hard. Like I would rock one of those just on how it looks. Like that's hard. It's a effect when a jersey looks good because just last year that jersey was a jersey of loserdom. You know what I mean? So now you look at that jersey, it symbolizes winning. Like that's the same thing. Like you remember when the Cleveland Browns went on that streak of just like they was killing for a minute. It's like the jersey started to look good, but any other time the Cleveland Browns uniform has been butt ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's real. It's real. I'm talking about, man. Hey, he's changing things. They said that at first weekend, the first home game in Colorado, he made the economy 18.2 million. Like the city of Colorado made 18.2 million in a weekend off of Colorado football and what Deion Sanders brings. And it's like the buzz is so big that the rest of the home games is so that's crazy, man. I just, I wonder how things are gonna go in the event that they lose. Cause it's inevitable. It's like it's possible to have an undefeated season, but at the same time, people ain't gonna come to lose. So they might get the best of you one game. And that happens because it's sports. You know what I mean? That's life. But I wonder how, the public and the media and everybody's gonna act once they take a L, you know what I mean? So that's crazy, you know what I mean? That's absolutely crazy. So shout out to Deion and them, man, for getting it in, getting that win. You know what I mean? I feel like that's dope. T Dollar Bookham, what up, though? He said, man, so what's the whole situation with this dude and Remy? So, I got that in the notes, man. I go on and dive into it, man, because I think it's quite hilarious, man. So, the word is, out here in the street is Remy Ma and Papoose, they're a couple. They got a child together. And Remy Ma did some time. I think Remy shot somebody or something. It was something she did. She ended up doing some time. And Papoose held her down the entire time. And the entire time that the entire time she was locked up, he held her down. And when she got out, he made sure she was straight. She got back in the rap. She glowed up. You know what I mean? It was a beautiful thing. So fast forward to now, Eazy the Block Captain, he's came up because he was playing like he had a nice role in the Fresh Prince. Um that Fresh Prince series. And he acted good. It was a good acting job. Like he was cold. Like he acted like, a hood dude, villain, type. He was cold with it, you know what I mean? And he's been, climbing up the ranks of the battle rap world to where he's doing his thing. So he got some notoriety, you know what I mean? But what's ended up happening is, the word is that Remy's been creeping off with Eazy the Block Captain. So Papoose and Eazy got into it. They got into a scuffle. You know what I'm saying? They said that Papoose seen that, I guess, Eazy was in some building after he, caught wind of everything that's going on. And said the word was that he knocked him out, but that's neither here nor there. The gist of it is they had that, they got into it, they got a little scuffle, you did. They got into it. And basically, now with the rap battle that just happened, I think Remy's a part of it as far as making it happen. Like she's like some money behind it. Like she's a part of it. So that's why she was there. She wasn't there in support of Eazy the Block Captain. She was there because it's mainly her event. You know what I mean? But the the funny part is that it's like the news is coming out that you cheated on Papoose, but not only did you cheat on Papoose, but you cheated with this man. You know what I'm saying? Let me take his caption off her real quick, man. Let me get that off her, man. So what I'm saying is, this is the guy that she cheated with. This is Eazy the Block Captain. He's since got his teeth fixed, but you got to understand, man. Right here, right now, this guy Eazy the Block Captain looks like that squirrel off Madagascar or whatever 3D movie that is. You know the squirrel that was trying to get the acorn. You know what I mean? He look. Hey, he looked like he could pop open two circus peanuts with no hands, bop, with them teeth. Look at them, boy. Hey, boy, hey, he looked like the Energizer Bunny. You understand what I'm saying? Look at them teeth. Look at them teeth, boy. He looked like he could bite through a doorknob. You understand me? Hey, well, they said, he got his teeth fixed since. He got some veneers and whatnot. But I mean, of course, when it comes down to this, it's still somebody who owned those teeth. You know what I mean? Rachel, what up, though? She said, I need to see an up-to-date picture. I'm saying, you know what I mean? It's it is what it is, man. Like, I feel like, man, Remy is a prime example of things, right? She is a prime example of, like, if you look at the comments of these posts, you have people in her defense, and then you got people that's not in her defense. But the people that's in her defense, they are defending the fact of what she's doing. Like, well, Papoose was probably at her doing this, and Papoose had a child while she was locked up, and this happened. And it's like, bro, we not talking about nothing around what's going on right here. See, y'all try to talk around what the actual thing that we discussing is just to take the heat off yourself. No, we're gonna talk about this. You understand what I'm saying? First of all, let's be honest. Remy, come on, man. Remy got head like this in the Terror Squad video, in the lean back video. She was getting head like this. She was in the car and she had a dude with braids giving her head like this. What is going on? Wait a minute. What is going on? Hold up, man. Let me get my music queued up, man. What is that? You goofy. Bitch, you goofy. Come on, man. What is going on with Remy Ma? Look, I'm telling you, dog. She did in the lean back video. Watch it. She's in the car and she's getting head by a dude like this. This really happened, fam. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen. First of all, shout out to Papoose for not even feeding into it publicly. You know what I'm saying? Handling whatever it is privately. Because I feel for Papoose because I once was in those shoes. You understand what I'm saying? I was in Papooses shoes, not necessarily fighting somebody and going through all of that, but where you hold it down and you still get done away. You know what I'm saying? I understand. And the thing is, people think that Papoose is supposed to pop off, but they don't understand what Papoose may have lined up. He might be doing some stuff contractually to where him being messy might mess up the bag. So with him being silent, you got to understand that that's a money play. You know what I mean? It's like him being silent about all of that is a money play because he's not going to fumble the bag on what he got going on the sake of some drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that's real deal. T Dollar said, you think she really cheated? I think so. The way she looks at Eazy the Block Captain fam when they around, bruh, yeah, that happened. And they got pictures of them out to eat together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it happened, bro. I think it happened. And it is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? But we can't move past the fact that Papoose got to realize that somebody with segregated teeth took your bed. Hey man, listen, this is what I'm telling you, man. Listen, somebody with segregated toofaces. It ain't teeth, them is toofaces. Eazy look like you're gonna say, which way did they go, George? Which way did they go, George? Yo, man. Hey, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. That makes me think, man. At least Eazy the Block Captain, that's his real teeth. I don't know what's going on with Master P's teeth right now. Like, if you look at Master P, it looks like he's holding in some dentures or something. He like, but his teeth are sitting out. Like, Master P's mouth looks weird now. Like, bro, what's wrong with your teeth? You had all golds in your mouth. Now you got something going on. Like, bro, where is the dental budget at? You are No Limit Records. You mean to tell me you can't get a dentist appointment in New Orleans? What's going on with the teeth in America today? Hey, bro, listen. I'm saying, in my opinion, Remy dead wrong for the whole situation, right? And I always say, on some real nigga shit, I say, dudes are only going to respect your relationship as much as your girl does. And it goes both ways. If any ladies is watching, it goes both ways. But I'm saying, men are only going to respect a woman's relationship just as much as she do. If she puts her foot down and makes the energy known that you have no chance, it's done. If a dude feels comfortable inboxing her in the middle of the night, that's because he's done it before. If he feels comfortable, you know what I mean, texting when her man's in the room, that's because he's done it before. You see what I'm saying? Like, so she's gave Eazy the block captain that energy that, you know, she's disrespecting the marriage. So Easy's like, well, hell, I can too then. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you gonna be more mad at? The person who's actually relationship it is, or the person who, you know, who helped? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's it's wild. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like personally that Papoose his next girlfriend has to be a banger. His next girlfriend has to be a banger because he has to prove to her that I can get the baddest chick even though my forehead is big. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he has to he has to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Even though when I take my hat off, the light dims a little bit, you know what I mean? I can still get me a baddie. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, listen. I'm telling you, dog, that's a nasty play. That's what you got to understand. That is a nasty play, what Remy Ma did, man. And women out here trying to justify it. Men be cheating all the time. We not talking about men. We talking about a man who held it down publicly while his girl was locked up 6, 7, 8 years. You know what I'm saying? She get out and she got with a dude who got teeth like a beekeeper. You know what I'm saying? and he got beekeeper teeth. Hey, yo. Them teeth look like they could secure a bike chain. You understand me? Look at them teeths. Hey, bro. somebody said somebody said he got a floss with a mattress. Listen, man, that nigga got a floss with a terry cloth lug boot. You know what I'm saying? That man. Oh, yo, that's wild. That is wild, man. That is wild for episode 24 of the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's wild out here. And the thing is, bro, anything that Papoose do, if Papoose speaks about it, like Papoose has since posted, right? But he hosts a show because, you know, him and K Slate was real tight. You know, K Slate like really put him on. You know, so him and K Slate was really tight. K Slay had a radio show on Sirius XM, and you know, K Slay passed away from COVID, so he's trying to keep the legacy alive by doing a show like in K Slay's slot. You know what I'm saying? So he's advertising for his radio show. You know what I mean, on his Instagram, but everybody's in the comments talking about what Remy Ma did. You know what I'm saying? You know how much resilience it takes for that to not turn off your comments and let that happen. That's how I know he got a bag lined up. It's the writing on the wall. Anybody that's in business knows that's how you got a bag lined up. You got some NDA signed about some stuff that you really locked in on, and you can't be messy and mess that bag up. Why you think ain't nothing violent happened? You know what I'm saying? Because they in that culture, you know what I mean, where they get busy like that, but nothing extremely violent has happened to the point where anybody needed to go to jail because Papoose got a bag to make. You know what I'm saying? People got things lined up, man. It ain't always about what's going on. You just got to move on from it. I just feel like at this point, she didn't upgrade. You know what I'm saying? She didn't upgrade because it looked like God gambled his teeth in his mouth. I'm talking about Eazy. It looked like God gambled Eazy the Block Captain's teeth in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? he, he looked like he got unorganized business cards in his mouth. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Remy. What are you doing? I bet you when he kissed Remy, he bite a bottom lip on accident. He bite her bottom lip on accident. You hear me? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. This is. Hey, listen. Women are losing in 2023. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Women are losing. Women are losing they tactics that they usually get away with. It's not working much anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because y'all get more exposure because women run rap right now. You know what I mean? Think about Ice Spice. Think about Scar Lips. Think about what in they Lotto. All these chicks run rap. They doing better than dudes in the rap game right now. So it's like you see a lot more of them, and every move that they make is under a microscope. So they're making a lot more mistakes now, and you can't gaslight your way out of it. You really got to eat those. You know what I mean? You got to eat those mistakes. Here we go with Remy. Look at man. Listen, even if they become public and become a couple, you are still in a relationship with somebody whose teeth look like two broke down cars on the side of the road. You understand me? Two white Buicks in his mouth. You understand what I'm saying? That is yo, yo. Hey man, listen. It is what it is, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Hey man, shout out to everybody that's watching this for the first time. If you're watching this for the first time, thank you for being here, man. This is the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. I do this thing weekly. This is episode 24, man. And we just kick it, man. You know what I mean? We sit back and we have fun and we laugh at things, man. You know what I mean? Because if you're watching from Facebook, you already know Facebook is sensitive enough. I spend most of my day disarming sensitive people in my comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look through my Facebook comments, you'll see so many people being sensitive. I made a video about Eminem in when did I post that? I posted that in August. It is people still having full-fledged hip-hop discussions in my comments. I have been called clown and lame at least 23 times today. These people are mad about that Eminem, boy. They are mad about that Eminem for real. So, you know, it's cool for me to come and everybody kick it on a real scale, man. You know what I mean? Because it's just what's needed. I mean, it's late, you know what I mean? Everybody in the bed, it's all gravy, you know what I mean? Miguel said people shooting at Remy hard now. I'm sure, but I mean, at what value? You know what I mean? Like what value does it hold? That's like Remy right now is like somebody buying the dope boy's car that got locked up. You know how the dope boy get locked up and then somebody, you know, he need lawyer money, so he sell his ride, and then somebody's riding around in this $40,000 whip that they bought for $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like they built it. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see the car, you like, yeah, that's Wompty Womp's whip. That's hard. You know what I mean? So every time you see Remy, you still gonna know, like, I mean, that's Papoose' chick. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. You know, she got the hood car effect. You know what I mean? She's always gonna be what she was. You know what I mean? You can't paint that car. You know what I mean? We know who you got that from, and we know why you got it. And for Eazy, bro, Eazy better keep it player. I'm gonna tell you now, Eazy better keep it player, because if he don't keep it player, the same way he got her is the same way he gonna lose her. Think about that. You knew she was married. That's the peak of a relationship, marriage. That's the peak commitment. It's the peak commitment in a relationship. You know what I mean? And she broke that to do something with you. If you get in a relationship with her and think that she's gonna hold it down and y'all ain't even at the peak of a relationship, you got to be a new fool. You got to be a new fool. If you don't get that every time I post this picture, I feel like I think of a spork every time I see his smile, man. Like I think of a spork, you know what I mean? Multi-purpose teeth ad, you know what I'm saying? he got slap chop parts in his mouth. You can dice it, you can mince it. You know what I mean? With easy block cap and slap chop. You know what I mean? Hey, cuz Wayne said comedians can't even comede no more. Now that's facts. Comedians definitely can't comede anymore, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's hard to be funny on Facebook anymore, dog. It's so many sensitive people, dog. Like, I don't understand any human being that gets on Facebook and looks at a person's page. And I got a partner named Hilarious Omar. My dog, hilarious guy. His name is Hilarious Omar. He'll post something and people be writing paragraphs in his comments of sensitivity and seriousness. Like, bro, the status or the post was a joke, and you in there serious with facts. Like, bro, what? Bro, what? It's like, bro, I'll be disarming people. I'm like, bro, if you need a hug, just say that. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you on Facebook. And I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna thank you, because you going back and forth with me is giving me engagement, which boosts my number. So we good. You know what I mean? Rena Love, what up, dog? Shout out to everybody in this joint jumping in, man. You know what I'm saying? Areola Rollercoaster Podcast episode motherfucking 24. Oh my God. Rena, we in here talking about Remy and Papoose and Eazy the Block Captain and Eazy the Block Captain's teeth. You know what I'm saying? I bet you his dentist, when he got his veneers put in, his dentist had to stretch and sign a waiver before he worked on that mouth. You understand? Over, yeah. We gonna put them veneers in, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get them veneers in. he had to drink he had to drink 2 raspberry Gatorades after he got done with he had to drink 2 raspberry Gatorades after he got done putting that man veneers in. Yeah, that was some work. They had to fix Eazy the Block Captain's teeth in 2 sessions like a tattoo. They had to fix his joint in 2 sessions like a tattoo. Ugly. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what's bad, dog? It's bad because they show Eazy the Black Captain's picture like in like a graphic talking about the whole story, and bruh had 3 pints of Beijing in his beard, bro. I'm like, come on, man. You can't be taking these kind of L's when they, you know what I mean? When they throwing you in the media like this. Why is your beard so sharp and precise and dark, bro? You Bro, he had 3 quarts of Beijing in his beard. Why is your beard 3 a.m. dark? It is no reason that your beard should be that dark. Yo, it's wild. It is wild, dog. Like, I can't digest it. I'm telling y'all, bro, as men, you should take a look at this, right? For any man out there, look at me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I need y'all to really take this in, man. As a person who's been married before, right? As a person who's experienced infidelity in his marriage before, right? I'm telling y'all, it is not worth it to get married if you don't believe in that girl. I'm talking about because you know if she got tendencies to veer off, you know what I'm saying? But you thinking like maybe she'll change or maybe things will be different or you know what I mean? Because who the heck you gonna talk to about your woman doing things outside of y'all circle? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you don't really talk about it. But if you feel that in the beginning, I advise you to leave now and you'll never have to deal with these kind of situations. It's preventative maintenance. I know it might seem like a long road or tough to do, bruh, do it now and you'll save yourself later. Trust me. Damian Williams, what up, though? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look at Papoose, bro. Papoose did the ultimate gesture. He held it down for years. He held it down for years while she got locked up. Came home. They had a child. You know what I mean? The whole setup. You know what I mean? Held it all the way down, and she still cheated on him, bro. This is what I'm telling you. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. No matter what you do, dog, it is not your world when you get in this married game. And who knows what's going on because once they split, you know, it's an asset. Now it's a battle. Them splitting this girl to cost them probably $100,000 a piece in legal fees. You understand what I'm saying? Because they might have businesses, properties, vehicles, houses. You know what I mean? Like they might have all of this stuff, and it's gonna cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees to get this stuff settled. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wild. Because if Papoose is making more money than Remy, he's gonna owe her some money. And if it's vice versa, she's gonna owe him some money. So it's gonna be interesting to see all the way across the gate. All I know is, it better been worth the nut. You know what I'm saying? It better been worth the nut for you to go through all of that you went through with this whole scenario. Cause bro, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Johnny said, I'm glad I ain't never had to use that crap on my beard. Listen, man, I had it done once, and that's when it first came out. And I didn't even have it done. Like, I didn't even ask for it. I didn't know what it was. It just, my partner was trimming me up, and he said, what'd he say? He said, let me put that Mojo on your beard. And I was like, Mojo? He's like, yeah, man, it makes it, he's like, it makes your line real crispy. And I'm like, well, cool. I'm cool with a crispy line. Hey, bro, listen. When he got done, my beard was so precise, I looked like I wrote bad checks. That's how precise my beard was. I looked like I was up to no good. That's how precise my line was. I said, never again. Never again. I could see how I could look down at my cheek and see my line just super. No, I don't want to do all that, bro. Like, I'm against Beijing. I ain't used Beijing since. No, sir. But I'm saying in 2023, this is what bro is doing. Remy's trying to play it off real tough. She's trying to play it off, but come on, man. Come on, man. Rachel said, what's your take on Jeezy filing for divorce? I'm glad you asked that. That was next on my list. You know what I'm saying? That was next on my list.
Let's get to it.
So.
Let's get to it.
Jeezy filing for divorce, right? Jeezy filing for divorce. I will post the picture, man, but I don't know what happened, dog. I don't know what happened. I posted a picture of Jeezy eating like a cucumber salad or something, and I said, that's the reason for the divorce. Old girl been feeding them TikTok meals. And somebody reported it, bro. And I had to take the video down. Like literally, like I got Facebook blurred the picture. Facebook blurred the picture of Jeezy and told me that I had to take the picture down. And basically because somebody reported me. I was like, Facebook's just sensitive like that. People on Facebook, I don't know, man. It's the most fun, harmful place ever. But anyway, Jeezy and old girl filing for divorce. You know me, I don't never dive into anything with a serious take because it's none of my business to be serious about. So I always come at it in a funny manner. That way you can still discuss it, but laugh at it at the same time. You know what I mean? So for me, maybe just maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe just maybe he was tired of, the way that she do things. You know what I mean? The word is that she wanted to be more public and he wanted to be more private. Like wherever they lived at, they were saying that she wanted to like, walk the kids to school and do all of this. And he's like, why would you do that? And then that would give people the drop on where we live. And it's like no matter how far removed Jeezy is from the hood can still find them. A la Pop Smoke. You know what I mean? Like, so with that in mind, I don't think she thinks on that wavelength. And they say she had anger issues, and obviously she's feeding my bro cucumber salad with sesame seeds on it. So it's like, bro, you know what? I am from Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been eating barbecue all my life, and you gonna sit here and feed me cucumbers, bro, out of here. If you notice, rich people divorce easy because they can pay the cost to get it done. You know what I mean? Only broke people stay together when they don't want to be there. It's like, I want to leave you, but I really can't afford it. Leaving you would put me in debt for the next 7 years. So come to bed. That is a sad, awful fact. Some people are in a relationship only because they can't afford to leave. Like, you know what? I can't afford to live alone. So let's just work this out financially. Just financially, we need to just stay. You know what I'm saying? So I think Jeezy, man, and I think when you get to the point where you've been a rapper, you've been an A-list rapper for so long, and you move away from the life of groupies and thick strippers and all this kind of thing. You get you a chick of Asian descent. You know what I mean? I think after a while it probably get old. It probably get boring. Like she can't twerk. You know what I mean? Like she suck it real fast. Like, bro, what is this? Like, get off me. Like, what is this? She probably grab his meat with chopsticks. That was right. I'll quit. Okay, I ain't gonna do that. Yo,
Oh my
I'm just
God.
saying. I'm just saying. Uh, it is what it is, man. And I know Jeezy. He's a businessman, so I know he was gangster with the paperwork. I ain't even got to worry about that. He was gangster with the paperwork. So, we ain't even worried about if she's going to get him for his money and all that. Man, he made sure she signed all that action. You know what I'm saying? She got to cut her losses and get it how she live. You know what I'm saying? You goofy. Bitch, you goofy. You goofy. Bitch, you goofy. You know what I mean? Like, it's over. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Men are reclaiming their time in 2023. You know what I'm saying? We are reclaiming our time back in 2023. You understand me? We ain't out playing with them. You know what I'm saying? We are not playing with them. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Papoose. Shout out to Jeezy. Man, shout out to Steven Jackson, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to that boy Steven Jackson, because Steven Jackson kind of laid the blueprint in a sense of taking up for yourself and speaking up for yourself when everything that your livelihood is at stake. Like, you remember Steven Jackson was going to get married and the girl wouldn't sign a prenup. All the way up until the day of the wedding, she would not sign the prenup, and he called the wedding off and didn't get married. Because that's a telltale sign. If all the chips fall, you're going to get me for everything I got. You gonna get me for everything I got. You understand me? So I feel him. You know what I'm saying? I understand. If anybody understand, I understand, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Steven Jackson, man, for stepping up. You know what I mean? Laying the groundwork and the blueprint. I love it. Yo, says she's coming to bed with karate gi lingerie. Yo, that is hilarious. She hopping to bed. Yeah. What? What? Hey, bro. She talking a kung fu movie tone. You know what I'm saying? Is it pussy good? Keep going. I'm almost there. Yo, man. Hey, bro. I know that boy out real quick. I mean, because I mean, being a you know being somebody that's a star of that caliber, and you settle down, it feels good for a minute. But then the girl probably starts getting comfortable, and you like, hold up, fam. My Thanksgiving's like, why do we got General Tso's chicken at the table at Thanksgiving? You got turkey, gravy, stuffing, shrimp fried rice. Like, bro, what is this doing? What is this? You don't eat egg rolls on Thanksgiving. Yo. Oh man. He had to wear one of them Jet Li outfits, you know what I mean? Because the family was coming. Kenneth Bumper said Jeezy could have gotten a younger woman, not a cougar who came out of a bad relationship where she was being used like crazy. I mean, I don't know, man. Whatever happened, they hit it off. And I mean, the blessing in it, is the fact that they was able to create a child from it. You know what I mean? So whatever happened in their union, it served its purpose in creating a life. So, salute to them for that, man. And I mean, as a black man, I don't know why Jeezy, said it was done, but I mean, I feel him at the same time because if she got comfortable and she ain't put in no extra work, it's like, check us out, babe. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Your head is a little eggy, you know what I mean? And I'm tired of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I feel Jeezy on some of them parts, man, in public and all that kind of stuff, man. Like, I feel Jeezy, man. I mean, I couldn't even imagine on that level how secure you have to be and how paranoid you have to be. Like, you can't go to the store without it being a potential security hazard. You know what I'm saying? Like without it being a potential security hazard, like, how could you got in public? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of thing. It's like threats, your family. Like, you got to be safe and move secure, and you know what I mean. So it's like with a woman that ain't understanding that, she's never going to have the business's best interest at heart. And then how could you trust her to do that when you on the road doing shows and she's out because she's grown? So she's like, I'm gonna make my own decisions and I'm gonna be walking my kid in the neighborhood, and somebody pull up in the Cutlass like, oh, this is where y'all live at. Next thing you know, here we are talking about RIP Jeezy because she didn't really do the math on the environment, that she's placed herself in. Like, Jeezy lived real some years back, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, when you be in a relationship and you tired of looking at your chick, you know what I mean? Especially she done made you mad, you start seeing all the flaws. Like, look at this basket head ass construction brick head ass girl. Come on, man. Ceiling fan motor head ass girl. Come on, man. You have all the jokes. You have all the jokes when she make you mad. Everything she say is just ugly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep all the jokes in your head. You know what I'm saying? Come on, lawnmower head, mama. For real, boy. I'm trying to tell you. CG Hustle said that head is definitely eggy. On guard. On guard. That head is incredible edible eggy. You know what I mean? Dante Rucker said, I thought Jeezy was a gangster, but I've seen him wearing loafers with no socks looking like a retired background singer for Keep Sweat. Hey, that's financial elevation, though. You know what I'm saying? It starts, Uh 50 Cent said it best. He said, for people, when people think that money don't change you, that just tells him that they ain't made enough. Real talk. For the people that say that think that money won't change you, it's apparent that they ain't made enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Jeezy out here getting his bread. He can limp and relax, and it ain't about Air Force Ones no more. Let me put on these $2,000 shoes, man, just so I can feel like I am, so I can feel like what I am. I don't need to be a trap star no more. You know what I mean? Let me put on this linen. It looks goofy, but my whole outfit was 10,000. You know what I mean? Like on a Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just that elevation. That's all that is, that financial elevation. That's how they be doing, man. You know what I mean? Dante said, I'm going out the same way I came in. Rachel said he put his Timberlands back on. Plus, he's already back in these streets. Of course, he's back in these streets. Of course, he's back in these streets. That night that it hit the airwaves, he was probably getting throated on the 74th floor of some hotel tower. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jeezy, bro. I ain't got to do. I'm Jeezy. It ain't gonna take no time for me to get somebody to pull up. What? Come donate that throat. Donate that throat. And he finally get back to the slow speed head. He ain't gonna know how to act. He back in these streets. He been getting a Chinese movie head for the past whatever years. You know what I'm saying? She do it all rapid and quiet. Get off me, dog. You sitting there with an attitude. Bro, get off me, man. They ain't got no spoons in the house. Jeezy sick of it. You open their silverware drawer, it's all chopsticks. I am sick of this, man. I need a fork, man. I need a spoon. This is cereal that I'm trying to eat, man. Why do I have all chopsticks in my house? She's thinking she did something, babe. I know, my culture. So I just wanted you to get more, acquainted with the culture. So I took out all the silverware and it's all chopsticks in here. You know, he trying to play it off. Ha ha. Yeah. Yo. Hey. Yo. My boy was sitting there eating cereal with chopsticks. He was sick of it. You know what I mean? He was sick of it. Babe, I bought you some cereal from the homeland. What is these? These are egg foo young flakes. Like, get your. She had Jeezy drinking seaweed milk. He was sick of it. I'm out of here. She had my boy drinking seaweed milk. You know what I mean? Jeezy in the bedroom. She go in the bathroom to use it. All he hears is. Yo.
Oh my God.
Oh, y'all stupid, man. Y'all stupid, man. That is hilarious, man. Yo, man. Jeezy was sick of it. He was tired of that, man. If you're a part of a different culture, you can't rush your culture on a black man. It is no way that you can rush your culture on a black man. Like, I don't care where you from, ease that man into that culture and don't force him, because some days it may be a chicken tender day. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever you got on that plate still got eyes. I want the chicken tenders. They got a gourmet chef, bro, is making chicken tenders. I just want some food, bro. Yo, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. What's up, Dinesha Starks? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got another Starks in the building. Shout out to my cousin. You know, everybody see two last names and automatically be cousins. You know what, Donisha, man? I hope I'm saying it right. You know what, Donisha, man? I don't never see no Starkses nowhere else. I'm in Kentucky. I don't see no Starkses nowhere else. Like, I know I got some Starkses in Chicago, and that's it. As far as I go, I ain't never go to the family reunions. You know what I mean? I ain't never go. I ain't never go to the family reunions, so I don't know who's my cousin out there. I know 13 Starkses. That's about it. Shout out to Dinesha though. Cut. Are you from Memphis? Shout out to Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Sleazy from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog. Yeah, man. Hey, women winning in 2023, man. We are up right now, man. Think about it, man. All the reality TV shows, it ain't necessarily us being messy no more. You remember it used to be Joe Budden, Peter Guns, you know what I'm saying? All of these people in these reality shows, it used to be the men. Now, it's women. Every time they show a clip from somebody, it's always two chicks fighting in a restaurant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fighting about the macaroni. Like, what's going on? It's always just, hey man, we up. You know what I mean? We up right now, man. Look at Remy, man. Remy down bad. You know what I'm saying? Easy the block captain. He Papoose can't get that coochie no more after Easy done ate it with them teeth. How you gonna, how, bro? Listen, how you gonna eat some coochie after it's been ate with these kind of teeth? How? 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 I bet you when he eat, it sound like the Pac-Man machine. Yo, man. Yo. And see, Geechee Gotti, he called him out in that rap battle, man. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where it really started blowing up and coming into light. You know what I mean? But, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Remy Ma got like a DB coach collarbone a little bit. She look like she got a playbook tucked in her back pocket. You know what I'm saying? You know that play card that look like the Waffle House menu? She got one of them tucked in her back pocket. I could tell by her collarbone. She got a defensive playbook in her back pocket. Yo. Shout out to that boy Papoose, man. Uh in other news, man.
Let's get to it.
In other news, man, they saying that this is stupid news. They saying that NASA predicts a large asteroid could smash into Earth in 159 years. NASA predicts a large asteroid could smash into Earth in 159 years. Who's gonna be here? Huh? What? Why do we need to know that? That's not even scary news. Oh my God! Not the asteroid. Do something about it, bruh. My whole generations is gonna be out of here, bro. We done. Like what? What are you talking about? Like, and this is what I'm trying to figure out. You telling us useless news. Y'all talking about y'all done did some research in space and seen something that's heading towards Earth, but then y'all do y'all math saying it's gonna take 159 years to get here. Bro, none of us will be here to see it happening. Why did y'all waste that money? You know how many crumb cakes, how many chocolate milks you could have got for the money that you spent to go to space just to see an asteroid that's going to take 160 years, black people round up, 160 years to get to Earth. And you think we care about that? Nobody cares about that. Why did you spend that money? You know how much money it takes to get to space? They spend millions and millions and millions of dollars just to get to space. And bruh, for what? I know that ain't it can't be no taxpayer, but like who did that research? Like who sent it up to space? I need to know because they need a black mother as a financial advisor for their company. They are spending money all wrong. She would have told them straight up in that board meeting, y'all wasting money on stuff that don't make no sense. Y'all out here trying to find out about asteroids that's gonna hit the earth. I already know what to destroy the asteroid. Just go up there and pour some ginger ale on it. Pour some ginger ale on that asteroid. It's gonna disintegrate by the time it gets to Earth. By the time we get to Earth, it'll be a dust storm. We ain't worried about it. Bro, they report the stupidest news, dog. They do research on the stupidest stuff. I don't understand. NASA's getting bored, bro. They getting bored. Like, they are getting bored. Y'all went and found out about an asteroid that won't be here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Danisha said she gonna get my ticket to the first class ticket for my flight to hell. Come on, cuz. Come on, new cousin. Don't do that to me, new cousin. Don't do that to me, new cousin. You know what I'm saying? Zeno said put some Schweppes on that thing. Nah, facts. All right, either that or McDonald's Sprite. The McDonald's Sprite will dissolve it in minutes. You understand me? Go all the way up to space and pull some McDonald's Sprite on that asteroid. That thing will be nothing by the time it get here. You know it's Sprite strong if you drink it and you gotta look down first. You gotta look up the upward angle. You like that almost burp. NASA's tripping, dog. They really wasted money on that, dog. Like, I don't understand why they wasted money, man. I gotta give them the bitch, you stupid, man. You goofy. Bitch, you stupid. NASA, you goofy. I said, bitch, you stupid. You know what I mean? Like, what are they going through, man? Like, y'all wasted money. Y'all need, that shows that y'all don't have diversity. Y'all don't have diversity in y'all, you know what I mean, in y'all building. Because if y'all had some black people in charge or somewhat had an input, they would have told y'all that ain't worth it. They would have had good methods of getting rid of that asteroid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen, they spent all that money to get that thing up there to see the asteroid, and they talking about it's coming in 159 years, and they saying it in the essence of they can't figure out how to stop it from hitting the Earth in 159 years. Listen, all we need is 2 crackheads and $40. They'll go up there and break that thing apart before it even get here. They'll break it apart and take the metallic parts out of it and go to the recycling place and get some money for it with some cans. You know what I mean? Come on, man. All they need is 2 crackheads and $40. They'll get rid of that asteroid. Y'all spending millions. That's why y'all need some color in y'all establishment, because we'll figure it out, man. You know what I mean? It's somebody in the hood, somebody named Tony Clark. Tony Clark can go up there and get that asteroid. You understand me? Tony Clark can get up there and get that asteroid, boy. Oh, man. You said send Lamar Odom up there with a few hoes, problem solved. Oh, man, he gonna snort the asteroid. Yo, he gonna snort the asteroid. You know what I mean? That's wild. That is wild. Hey, dog, hold up, man. Hold up, man. Kurt Machiavelli said they're gonna take the catalytic converter off. Yeah. That spacecraft gonna come back all loud. They done took the muffler off. They done took the muffler off. They know a spaceship Cadillac converter gonna be some bread. You understand me? That's $100,000 for the spaceship Cadillac converter. I guess they don't need no black people in the thing, man, because NASA would have no trash bags on site. You go to somebody's house, they trash bag got NASA on it. You know what I'm saying? They done took all NASA's trash bags. I see why black people don't work for NASA. We stealing everything up out of there. We are stealing everything, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We got black mechanics working on the space shuttles. They like taking off in 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Lift off. Click, 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 click. The battery dead because they've been listening to music in it the whole time. The battery dead in the mud. They've been jamming in that hole. They got 212s in the space shuttle. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there with 212s in the space shuttle, man. You know what I mean? They jamming Moneybag Yo with the engine off. You know what I mean? They done ran the battery down. Now they can't even do the mission till they get a jump. They got to jump the space shuttle. That's facts, boy. Black people go up there and strip everything off that thing. Kurt said while he was in San Diego, they tried to take the Cadillac converter off his car while he was in it. That was dedication. They needed that money. They needed that money. Oh, we got our first emotional one. We got our first emotional one on Facebook. Look, he got in here and said, corny. Check this out, Mook. Check this out, Mook. I'm gonna show you how this works. I'm gonna show you how we in control in here. I love it when y'all come in here with that. Y'all don't come in here with that, but I love emotional Facebook guys, man. Because let me tell you why. You every time that you type in here, right, that helps me out. It doesn't hurt me. I don't care what you say. It helps me out, right? And let me tell you something else. You saying it on my page and not the other way around. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how this works. You know what I mean? So you gotta actually analyze yourself as a grown man and see what your intent is. I don't know this dude, but I'm gonna try to make a name, and I'm gonna try to. I'm just trolling. Bro. Check us out. Get your ultimate basket weaving championship head ass on out of here, nigga. Who you think you talking to, man? Come on, you got the right one today, baby. You got the right one today, baby. You goofy. Bitch, you goofy. Hell you talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's taking you too long to type, Mook G's. He changed his name to Mook G's because he can't put his real name on there because his job don't want him to have Facebook. Get your ugly ass out of here, man. Come on, man. For the fries get cold, ugly ass. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? That's how they do. That's how they do. They come in here, man, and they try to, you know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I love it. Get him on up out of there, man. See you, Mook G's. That's what happens on Facebook, though. That's where all the emotional people come from. Really, a lot of the dudes be emotional and they get something out of trolling because it's a way to do it and kind of hide your hand. You know, they have a Facebook and they have like 3 friends. You know what I mean, to do that. That's why I like Twitter, because anybody that makes an emotional effort on Twitter, it has to come from your page. So if you be emotional towards something, it's no comments that you in. You're posting it from your page and it's going to be on your page. You see what I'm saying? Even if you responding to somebody. Facebook, you can be in somebody's comments and it has no reflection on your page. You know what I mean? But on Twitter, you post it, it's going to be on your page. You know what I mean? No matter what it is. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mook G's. Shout out to Mook G's, man. You tried it. You know what I mean? You mad at your girl. He must got an Asian girl too, like Jeezy. I am done eating rice pudding. I'm getting on Facebook and anybody can get it. He's mad at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday. Boy, if you don't get you don't get a life. Little RG, man, shout out, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. Dante Rucker said, if he think this is corny, just imagine what his life is like. Don't even worry about the wordplay. Cause see, think about this, man. Think about this. With me being a comedian, you got to think about what can you say that'll hurt me? Like, what can you say that'll hurt my feelings, right? The only thing that they can say, right, is you're not funny. You got to understand how often I hear this when people don't like something that I say, or when they trying to basically rile me up. They think that that's like a trigger word. It's like, you're not funny. It's like, bro, you're mad if you say that. Like, something's angering you to the point where you want to say that because your intent is to get me angry. And now I'm trying to figure out what it is making you mad. Like, I be I be the exact opposite. I'll be like, hey, bro, we can talk about this. Like, if you need a hug, I'm here. Like, inbox me, bro. We can talk about this off the scale. If you got something going on in the house, bro, let's talk about it. They hate it. They hate it when they hate when you don't match energy because they be thrown off. They start feeling silly. Like, oh, he ain't even giving me what I want. Like, nah, bro, you look like a great father. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lil RG, you trying to network. Um, you said what you say? You said you got some music. Check it out, Lil RG3. Let's lock in. I'm just saying, bro, we can check your music out right now if it's like that. Put your YouTube link up, and I'll play it right now. Put your YouTube link up. I'll play that joint right now, live and in color, cuz I'm all about that. And that'll be the true test. We'll know if it hit or not. You know what I mean? The comments will be, you know what I mean? That'll be your honest hour. You know what I mean? He said it's time to stop the Mongolian beef. I love it. I love it. So moving on, man.
Let's get to it.
Your boy. We was almost up on the ladies, man, and then we had to deal with this, man. This guy right here, man. Your boy Designer. They said that he got registered as a sex offender following his sentence for that mid-flight masturbation. So for those that don't know, Designer was on an airplane and whipped his joint out and started beating his meat on the plane while it's in the air. And he blamed it on medication that made him do that. But I don't know no medicine that has a side effect of meat beating. I don't know a medicine out there. Like, you know, them commercials and stuff. Like, if you want to try Big Tarvy, may cause upset stomach, rash, mid-flight meat beating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not one that we hear. You know what I mean? So it's like you can blame it on the medicine, but bro, you probably the real weird you really came out. You know what I'm saying? The weird you really came out. Like, and the thing is, Designer, like, bro, I don't understand what it was that made you think that was ever going to be okay on an airplane, my boy, full of people mid-flight. You asked for this, so now everywhere you go, you got to register as a sex offender. So for the rest of your career, you can't be considered safe because all they got to do is look on the registry to know where your address is because you have to register. So you being weird just posed as a safety hazard for you in your career because you registering as a sex offender, your address is going to be public record at all times. That's wild. That is wild. You know what's even more wild is if you didn't bust, you did all of this. You did all this for curving yourself. Like you did half a session and you didn't even bust. You got to deal with all these repercussions and you ain't even finished, my boy. Like to know that you didn't even finish makes it hurt even. I know it hurts even worse. Cause bro, what? Hey, Designer, bro, you gotta take that L, man. You know what I'm saying? You goofy, bitch. You goofy. You stupid. Rah. Bitch, you goofy. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, Designer, man? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Bruh, after Timmy Turner, he was never the same, man. You know what I'm saying? After Timmy Turner, the Designer was never the same. He did that video, and we ain't heard nothing, no more hits after that. Timmy Turner, beat my meat on a plane burner. Yo. Hey, man. I can't shout him out. That's deep. That's deep. You gotta watch what you do out here, man. You know what I'm saying? That is just a deep thing. You have to watch what you're doing. You know what I mean? Designer, I don't know, bro. Now every time he get horny, he got to think about it. Like, man, you got registered as a sex offender. That ain't no game, bro. That is a safety hazard for the rest of your entire career. You can't even beef with nobody no more. All that gra, you know what I'm talking about? All that's over with, bro. We know where you live. We can Google where you live at any given time because you got to register it, bro. All because you wanted to beat your meat. You couldn't even wait till you got to the crib to get you one in, go get your money, and you, man, 2023. It's 2023, and goddamn, Speaking of sex offenders, man. Speaking of sex offenders,
Let's get to it.
we got this guy, man. Danny Masterson from that '70s show. Um, Danny Masterson. They said my boy just got sentenced for what was it? I gotta find out what it is. Um, they said he got sentenced for rape. Um, so he got locked up for rape, and he just got sentenced. Um, and basically, they threw the book at him. They gave bruh 30 years to life in prison for 2 rape counts. They said that he has to serve a minimum of 25 years before he can even see the parole board. So he got 2 rape counts, and he got to serve at least 25 years before he could even think about going up for parole. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. That's 2048 when he can go up for parole. Not get out, but go up for parole. 2048. Bro, you're done. Whatever you did in the rape world, you goofy. Bitch, you goofy. I said, bitch, you goofy. I mean, get him out of here, man. You know what I mean? On top of that, what's wild is his wife divorced. She just filed divorce papers after he got sentenced. He got the 30 years. She filed the divorce papers, bro. It's a riggedy rap. All that bread is swinging her way. And ain't nothing. What you gonna do with it? What can you do about it? It's nothing you can do about it from the inside. Literally, you can't even hire representation to represent you in a. It's a wrap, bro. Through the court of law, she can get a little lawyer. That's your body. Sheesh. And you, whatever you did on the rape, on the rape side, it's like, bro, that's wild. Because not only did you cheat, but you raped. Like, bro, what? You know what I mean? So this is different. That's wild. I don't know, man. Good riddance. You know what I mean? 2048 is when he'll be going up for parole. And it's 2023. So sheesh. Sheesh. You understand what I'm saying? Tory Lanez just got shipped off. And his mugshot popped up, and everybody's going crazy because of his hair. Yo, man, I tried to not laugh at Tory Lanez's mugshot, but it is funny, dog, because Tory Lanez was bald, and you had surgery to get your hair done, and now your hair is growing, and your mugshot, you got a stress perm. You know what I'm saying? Like Tory Lanez's hair looks like that bathroom rug that you get when you get your first apartment, the one that won't stay down on the ground and just curls up by itself. That's what his hair looked like on top of his head. He got a bathroom rug, my first bathroom rug on top of his head. I mean, you know what I mean? I hope he get his appeal and be able to get out, but that's wild, Tory Lanez, man. Your hair is wild. Bro got a stress perm right now. Oh man. That made me think. That made me think too, man. You know, I'm joking about Tory Lanez, man. I hope everything work out in his favor, man. You know what I'm saying? And Harold, you right on par to what I was about to talk about, right? You right on par to what I was about to talk about. So what I was about to talk about, he said Tory Lanez hair roast part 3. I've roasted Tory Lanez twice. I got 2 roast videos on my YouTube of Tory Lanez. But this is a thing that, you know, I have to admit, the regime has changed, right? Everything has changed when it comes to content. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's to the point now where I literally can't get away with posting a roast video. It always counts against me. Like, I don't say nothing about it, but I got YouTube videos that are getting removed every day from 2016. Like, I got YouTube videos that's getting taken out, demonetized, all, you name it, all that stuff. And it's like, it's to the point where The only way that I'll be able to post roast videos is if I do it behind a slight paywall, honestly. That's the only way. Like if I set up a subscription, that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to post roast videos because on a regular timeline and news feed, it's hitting me every time. I can't post it on TikTok. I can't post them on Instagram. I can't post them on Facebook. It's like it's not helping me none. It's hurting me more when I post roast videos because they, consider it cyberbullying. So I think I'm gonna have to do subscription on Instagram or subscription on YouTube. And Facebook got a subscription too. And that's where the roast content will be. And I mean, I'm not even great to, I mean, a dollar a month, $2 a month. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is to make it feasible, you know what I mean, for people to enjoy it without hurting nobody's pockets or nothing. But it's like that's the only way that I can get roast videos out at this point without them counting against me as far as getting my social media, basically flagged. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is what it is. I thought about it. I've been thinking about it for a minute, and I tried to stay away from the whole subscription setup in the sense of trying to, like, you know what I mean, basically not charge people for content, but just trying to make it a thing that couldn't be exposed to the masses. Like I wanted everybody to see what's going on, but but the way that they doing it now, you can't do it like that. So you know, when I start putting stuff on subscription, man, I mean, y'all just rock with me. And like I said, I can't do nothing but make it affordable. It wouldn't make sense if it wasn't affordable. So it's like, couple dollars a month, man. You know what I mean? And all my roast videos will be on that thing. You know what I mean? Like it'll be the turn up. And I'll post a preview on the regular news feed to let you know that it's there. And it's like go watch the video. You know what I mean? So, that's probably gonna be the game plan, because the internet is super sensitive nowadays. I posted a video. I posted that video of the girl working out with the titty popping out. What I thought was a titty, and all I said was, "I ain't even gonna lie, I thought that was a titty." And everybody in the comments was like, "Man, me too." And somebody got in there and said I was fat shaming. They said I was. I'm talking about called me everything. They said I was being racist. They said I was. You know what I mean? So it's like you know They called me every name in the book and then ended up posting pictures of themselves with their significant weight loss. And I said, "You snapped. You killed that." I'm like, "You killed that." Like, what do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, was I supposed to be like, "Oh, you didn't do as good as she did," or "You didn't"? No, you killed that. You snapped. And you thought this video was me talking about her. No, she knew what she was doing when she posted the video. I just reacted to it and I said something funny. I didn't say nothing funny about her. I didn't diss her. I didn't disrespect her. I just said I thought that was a titty because I really did when I first saw it. So I know I ain't the only person that was thinking like that. I'm just one of the guys that addressed the elephant in the room. You know what I mean? So that's just how the social media sensitivity is working. You know what I mean? Johnny said, he said, "My question is, how does somebody like a Long Beach Griffey, no hate, just an example, get away with the content they put up?" I don't know. I think what I think it is, honestly, what I think it is the fact that I talk about people and not things. You see what I'm saying? Like if I went back to shoe roast or talking about objects, I don't think it would be as offensive because it's like, what are you bullying? You can't bully a shoe. You know what I'm saying? Um, But I just think it's funny to say what everybody's thinking. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's funny. So that's why I just post content about people, and I don't never roast in a derogatory manner where I'm trying to be malicious. I always roast in the essence of whoever I'm talking about. I want you to enjoy it too. I want it to be funny to you too. You know what I'm saying? Like we can laugh about it because if you throw a joke towards me and it's funny, I'ma laugh. I'm not taking it like you trying to be malicious. It's like, no, you said my shoes look funny. I look down and they do look funny. Now I'm laughing. You know what I mean? But I think Long Beach does skits though. He does content that's just various skits. You know what I mean? It's not him talking about somebody. You know what I mean? So it's like certain words the AI picks up on. Like, look, this person looks like. If you say motherfucker look like AI picks up on that and they deem that as bullying because now you're talking about somebody's looks or appearance or da 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 da. So that's how they get away, and that's the difference because I'm talking about people and they are talking about things. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And Zeno said, "These is jokes, not facts." That's I tell people all the time. I'm like, I don't know what you getting serious about. That was a joke. You know what I mean? Like what? But you know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. All I say is, you know, rock with me when I post about the when I post about the you know the subscription thing, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. So it's like whether you have Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you know, the videos can be on either one of those under a subscription wall. You know what I'm saying? And you know that'll be the best way to do it without it ever being flagged, and it'll be there. You know what I mean? So I mean I don't like it, but it is what it is. You know. Said the silent roast got to come back. So lastly, um, they got it's a woman that ate some tilapia. I don't know if the tilapia was bad, like the tilapia was bad, and she lost her like it had flesh eating bacteria in it, and she ended up losing her arms and legs, lost all her limbs because the flesh eating bacteria got to the to the limbs and ate them up. So they had to cut it off. You know what I mean? So the story go like this, man. A California mother is recovering after losing her arms and legs due to a bacterial infection. Laura Barajas is recovering but refuses to do interviews at this time. Um, they say reportedly been in the hospital for over a month. They say the mother purchased some tilapia from a local market in San Jose and said she was the only person to eat the fish after cooking it at dinner time. And they said they later diagnosed her with Vibrio vulnificus, whatever that is, Vibrio vulnificus. And they said what to know about that is basically any fish that's in the coastal waters that had contact with the coastal waters near the Gulf of Mexico is basically contaminated fish. Um, and I guess that's where whoever got the market, they caught the fish from the Gulf and it was contaminated and they sold it to her and she ate it. And, she got exposed to the bacteria and she lost all of her limbs. So that is wild. Basically the bacteria like started the necrotizing, where your flesh dies. So it started that on all her limbs to the point where they had to amputate. And she lost all of that because of tilapia. And I'm like, yo, I definitely got to stick to just coochie. Like I can't indulge in no other fish after that. Like I just prayers to her. Prayers to her, but for myself. It's like I'm scared of tilapia past that point. I stick with the natural fish. I just I just indulge in coochie past this point. You know what I mean? So that's wild. They talking about um per the CDC, symptoms may start with diarrhea, cramping, and escalate to fevers and chills, blistering skin lesions, and leaking wounds. It can also spread to other parts of the body. They said the infection can lead to necrotizing fasciitis, which is infection that causes flesh death. Um, that's wild. All for a fish sandwich. Like, you know what I mean? That's wild. Like, that's crazy. They said she almost lost her life. She was on a respirator. They put her into a medically induced coma. Her fingers were black, her feet were black, her bottom lip was black, and she had complete sepsis and her kidneys were failing. Off of tilapia from the Gulf Coast. Like, yo, ah, it's rough out here, man. Jesus. It is rough. He said it's a joke somewhere. I'm not doing it, bro. I like I say is I got to stick to the fish I know. You know what I'm saying? My fish got a name. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I stick to. That's it. You know what I mean? Because that's terrible, man. Prayers to her and her family, man. Off a fish sandwich, boy. I don't even trust the hood McDonald's. You know what I mean? I got food poisoning in '06, bro. I ain't been back since. I got food poisoned by the hood McDonald's in '06. I knew better. Thinking because I'm from the hood, I'm built for it. That shut me down on the sunniest day of the summer. Everybody hit me up. Come outside, it's popping, bro. I can't move. I can't move at all. You heard? You know what I'm saying? But I need people to know in the city. You know what I mean? If you're in the city or if you're in the surrounding areas, man, I don't know where y'all all at, man. But this Friday, man. This Friday, let me get my joint playing, man. Hold on. Let me get my joint playing, man. Yeah. Like a so check it out, man. This Friday at the Lexington Opera House, my dog Chico Beans coming to town. Got comedian Burpee coming to town. Got Osama Bin Drinking coming to town. We got the hilarious Kelly Kells coming to town. All being hosted by me, your boy Starks. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling y'all is, man, I don't know why that showed up. What I'm telling y'all, man, is I'm going to show y'all, if you come to this show, you'll realize how people really get busy out here. Like, you got people that's funny online, and you got people that's funny in real life. You know what I mean? And I'm going to show y'all that we them. I'm one of them. You know what I mean? A lot of people get it mixed up because I do stuff online and I got videos and all that type of stuff. But the stage is where I really get busy. I only do jokes online so people can come see me do it on stage. You know what I mean? So if you're in the surrounding areas, man, it's worth the drive if you're in Ohio. If you're in Tennessee, it's worth the drive. You understand what I'm saying? If you in like Huntington, West Virginia, it's worth the drive. You know what I mean? It's 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's a show you don't want to miss. Also, I want to let y'all know that it's going to be a historic night, right? Because this theater, the Lexington Opera House, not only is it a theater that's storied in the history of Lexington, Kentucky, nobody black really started performing on this stage until like the past couple years. For me, the minute that I grace the stage, I will be the first black comedian in my town to touch that stage and do what I do. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be a historic, epic night. You understand? The last time I went to the Opera House was 30 years ago in middle school, watching the Nutcracker. They used to send all the middle schools to the Opera House, and we used to watch the Nutcracker every year. That was the only time I was in that building. To come back 30 years later with the jokes, hard body. You understand what I'm saying, man? Hard body, you know what I mean? So I want to let y'all know, man. So Friday, September 22nd, I will be at the Lexington Opera House getting these jokes in. October 27th, I will be in Louisville, headlining at the Louisville Comedy Club. If you can get to Louisville, I'll be there at the Louisville Comedy Club headlining. Also, Monday, I just found this out today. I just booked it today. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I think I'm going to do it. K-State Homecoming, Kentucky State University, they homecoming. I'm going to be a part of the comedy show that's happening at K-State Homecoming. You know what I mean? So if you're in the area, you know what I mean, pull up. You know what I mean? So it's definitely going down in that way. You know what I mean? So, this has been episode 24 of the Areola Rollercoaster podcast. It's been episode 24 of the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. I want to let y'all know, man, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Every time that y'all log into this, man, and rock with me for an hour and some change. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on Twitter that's watching. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. You know what I mean? And it ain't gonna do nothing but get better. And let me turn this off real quick because I need to find out a name for the episode. Before we get off of this thing, let me know what we should name the episode. We done talked about a lot of stuff tonight. What are we gonna talk about? I know it got to be rooted in Eazy the Block Captain and his teeth. Eazy the Tooth Captain. Eazy the Tooth Captain. Hilarious. Yo. Eazy the Tooth Captain. You dig? Yo. Yeah, that's what we're going to roll with, man. That's exactly what we're going to roll with, man. You know what I'm saying? So, round of applause, man. Episode 24 of the Areola Rollercoaster podcast, man. I appreciate y'all boys. For everybody that's listening, if you want to listen to the audio, it'll be uploaded within the hour to all podcast platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm a one-man army. Areola Rollercoaster podcast, you dig? We out here making it do what it do, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man. We up out, man. Wee! Like a